Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Taurus, this week I'm going to use the Wild Unknown. I'm going to use the Wild Unknown Oracle and the Wild Unknown Tarot to see what messages are coming through for you from the Wild Unknown realms. Taurus. Taurus, my bovine babies. Let's see, Taurus. What is wild and unknown about you right now? Interesting. What is wild and unknown about Taurus right now? Oh, your deep emotions. Your deep emotions. Deep emotions that are surfacing in you. That's what's wild and unknown. When I say that, it's like, whoa, that's so wild. You know, if you express to someone some deep emotions that you have and those that are surfacing within you, it's almost like people would say, wow, that's wild, man. I never perceived that happening to you, or I never perceived you feeling something with such depth here. This is what's wild and unknown about Taurus. These deep emotions that are coming to the surface. Okay, so here's the other thing too. I don't know, maybe some of you have been a little bit incognito lately, or you haven't been around or about as much as people would typically, see you or experience your energy, or there's been something kind of distant about you. And it's because you've been deep in your emotions here. Like, it's not thoughts, it's emotions. You've been deep in your emotions, and you're kind of like you're about to surface. So I just keep hearing, whoa, that's wild, man. So whether that's like, somebody understanding the feelings that you have, or you've been like sitting in, or like, people haven't seen you in a while and somebody sees you and they tell, somebody that sees you, and then they see someone else that you both mutually know, and they tell that person, hey, I just saw Taurus. Wow, that's wild, man. See, it's like, this is the wild and unknown thing about you. Your emotions are unknown. It's kind of wild that you're surfacing. I love the beaver. So cute. Okay. The phoenix and the beaver. The rise of the beaver. Yeah. The rise of the beaver. Okay, the beaver for me is nature's architect, working from sun up to sundown, and so happy to do it. Rising. There's some sexual connotations coming through in this reading. Rising for the beaver. Don't know, but could be like deep emotions rising in you. Some odd things, so I'm gonna say them. I am literally hearing like June Cleaver say everybody loves beaver. No, right? I don't know. I don't know. There could be something rising in you, like an emotional joy, or emotional satisfaction in something that you're building or something that you're going to build. There's an emotional satisfaction that's rising in you. And this is wild, man. People are like, whoa, I don't expect this from Taurus. So there's something going on here emotionally for you that I feel like people would typically not associate with you. Maybe you're the kind of person that, like, I don't know, because the beaver can be, to me, like about work. It's architecture. It's working from sun up to sundown. It could be like something about you that people don't perceive because they only know you through work. Or you could be the kind of person that has always been so absorbed in your work that, or a particular area of your life, that it's never touched on, or it's never given the opportunity for this kind of emotion to be, to grow in you, to grow in you, this type of emotion to grow in you. So it's like you're being reborn here with the phoenix. You're rising up out of the ashes, and could be possibly from work or from an environment where, sun up to sundown. So it asks a lot of you in the waking hours. And then this is here. So this is just wild that Taurus has this kind of depth of emotion. I don't mean to say that. I'm not saying that to imply that Taurus is shallow in any way. I just there's a surprise. There's some type of surprise in this. So I feel like it's, it's not to say that obviously you are capable of whatever this is. It's, I don't know. People just wouldn't associate you with this. Yeah. Maybe it's somebody who's only known you as a friend, and you get to know this person on a much deeper level, maybe a personal, maybe a romantic level, and there's just a surprise there about the depth of emotion that is going on here for you, and it's rising though. You're rising up out of it. Could have been a dark emotion too. Could have been dark emotions because the bottom of that card is all black. Could have been a dark emotion too. Some dark emotions that you've been... Whoa, jeez. Look what came out. The devil. All right. Yeah, some dark emotions there that you were rising up out of. This almost, okay, so it feels like healing after taking a bit of a fall here. A fall, I don't know, is it a fall from grace? I kind of wanted to say it, but then it felt like closed off. The King of Pentacles into the Fool to the Four of Swords. It's not it's not a fall from grace. It's not something that you did here that was really foolish. It's something that you've done it's unpredictable. It would be, you've done something here that would not have been predicted by others. And wow, with the devil there too, gosh, it's almost like, it seems pretty profound. Like it would create this, wow, no way. You're getting this, like you're invoking that phrase or that feeling in people. It's like a sudden change or shift of, I've had enough of this. I can't do that anymore. And that is connected to something unhealthy with the devil. It's connected to some type of manipulation. Could be, even your own dark night of the soul, a really dark night of the soul, possibly, if you're going down into the deep depths of the ocean with the devil. Because we think of our breath as like being a very sacred energy. It is what grounds us and holds us here in the 3D. And, it's hard to catch your breath down here. You got to hold your breath the whole time. And then it's just like, if you've been doing something, or a person or people know you in a specific way, it's like you woke up one morning and you changed everything. And it doesn't have to be like no, it's not this actually. It's not like you woke up and I changed my routine, I changed this, I changed that. No, you woke up one morning and the change was you. And that's what changed everything. A very, possibly, very predictable, very stable, very secure. But then all of a sudden going into the Fool, right? And he's just going to jump off that branch and see what happens. And I'll tell you what happens. It I don't know, it gives you some type of deep personal insight here and it opens up your third eye. It's a period of healing. It's, I don't know, maybe even coming into a really deep understanding about who you are. It's turning the old goat into a lamb. I don't know. It's turning the old goat into a lamb, into a sweet, innocent, pure, beautiful lamb. Some of you may be older, maybe older, or maybe even just feeling, or were feeling quite aged by life itself and the trials and the responsibilities in that. And just like one day, I'm doing it all different. And it just brings this beautiful innocence. It's almost like you suddenly find this inner child that you didn't even know. Oh, what was that? I've kind of forgot that was there. Yeah, okay. What goes under the Father of Pentacles? So the Two of Wands. Under the Fool. The Eight of Cups. Under the Four of Swords. The Ten of Swords. Oh, boy. You know, this is the energy of someone who's decided, I'm just going to live. I don't care if it hurts. If it fucking hurts, I'll get through it. And I'm just going to keep living. That's pretty powerful. No wonder people would say like, oh, wow, that's wild. Yeah, this is kind of coming off as the energy of I got one life here, as far as I know. Well, you do in this meat suit, in this time of reality, right? You do. You have one life, and here it is. And this is kind of like suddenly just turning it around. You may have been like, right? Look at this too. It is literally a bull in this card. What you thought you knew or saw of things around you is like destroyed. Yourself here, like perhaps even backstabbing, healing from backstabbing. You know, that's kind of interesting because it did a collective reading yesterday. Yeah, oh, it came out 2 days ago, I think, on that. And there was something about like a voodoo doll energy. A doll card came out in the okay, you sit on those ones. I get to keep these ones. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're sharing table. Mwah. It was like a doll, and it actually talked about a voodoo doll, and it had the Ten of Swords. And I said, isn't that nuts? It's like all these little pins being stuck into you. So I don't know. Maybe some of you resonated with that reading. And it could be, though, maybe not like in the literal sense, but it could be more in sort of metaphorical here. That, oh, and look, it keeps the swords away. It's keeping the swords away. Your inner light. Your light. That changes everything. Your own inner light changes everything here. That's a shift that's happening for you. No, I know you're trying to link. You have these cards. Oh, okay. All right. I know. He's like, I just need to be loved right now. Can you just love me? All right. We're loving Harry. I think he got loved in the Aries reading, though, too. He's like, I just can't get enough. I can't. I just want it all. So, we're only like 15 minutes or so into this, Larry. You're all on the cards, pooper. Okay, I want to clarify this devil whale. The devil whale. The whale of a devil. A whale of a devil. And that just signifies like a big thing. Big abundance in devil. Big abundance. Big abundance in devil. A whale of a devil. Wow, it's almost like drowning the devil. But the devil is Capricorn, like Capricorn energy, so it's water goat. But the goat, it's got to come up for air too. So maybe there's something here where perhaps you went deep into your emotions or deep into some sort of healing, and you took the devil down with you. You're like, here we go, buddy. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're going down. And the thing is, I kind of want to say that I think probably a great blue whale is going to be able to hold its breath longer than the water goat, just because of the capacity of them, right? So you held your breath longer than the devil down in your emotions could. So you held your breath longer than the devil could down in your emotions. And now you're surfacing. Right? There's no light around the devil. It's almost like he's trying to get his fire back. Oh my God, I'm saturated here. The whale. Ooh, the emperor. There, right? That is like showing a powerful sense of self-leadership. You come out winning here. The devil. Devil said you left him behind. Literally. The devil's been left behind. It's so sad. We were really getting to know each other. It was so nice. I liked it. I was feeding off you. It was great. You're like, you can't hold your breath long enough, can you? So, the whale and the emperor. I mean, this is like you come out like crowned. You come out crowned after doing battle with the devil, and you left the devil down at the bottom of the ocean, and the devil is like feeling it. I'm so sad. We're now departed. So yeah, you are. You got this beautiful 4 of Swords with this 10 of Swords. Oh, I'm allowed to look at those cards now, Larry? Yeah, they left the devil out in the cold. Father of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. Oh, the 10 of Wands. Wow. Well, whatever this was, it was possibly something that you maybe even imagined being in your life in the future, and becomes like, wow, there's an awful lot of heavy problems here. So the Fool and 8 of Cups. The 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. You left the devil behind. You're rising into like emotional superiority with the Emperor. You're the one in control of your emotions, not the devil. And so the devil is sad. You take a leap of faith here and possibly nothing happens. That's the energy where I kind of feel like, yeah, I'm just going to live. I don't care. I'm just going to live. I'm not going to let, missteps or, disappointments or things that don't work out. I'm not going to let that hold me back. And if the only way I can move forward is to kind of like deepen and enlighten myself in eternally, maybe, and like internally though, I will do that. That is where I have my power. That is where I will focus my power. No, that is where I have my power. That is where I will focus my intent, which is probably what takes the devil away. The devil loses power in some type of situation with you. The 4 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. The Father of Wands and the Lovers. Well, it looks like you're sort of bringing in powerful new choices here. You're taking on a lot of power. Power. But you defeated the devil. It's almost like, well, that's the biggest thing to defeat. And honestly, too, I mean, the devil does its biggest work in us, like within us. So if the devil's in your head, if the devil's in your heart, if the devil is in something, I mean, the devil is happiest there, because for the most part nobody else sees it, and it's just going on between you and the devil, right? So that's like, he's all alone. Devil's all sad, and you are moving towards divine choices, divine spiritual. I'm hearing justice with the lightning bolt, so that's interesting. Let's look at the beaver and the phoenix. The phoenix, the tower. Damn. Oh, isn't that interesting? Because this tower card looks like the emperor to me, right? So something was cut off here in your life, in your growth. Something cut off a period of growth for you. And that's what you were rising above. And then, right, it's almost like you've grown this back. You've grown this back for yourself. The beaver. Oh gosh, that's like making lemonade out of lemons, because the beaver would work with those pieces of wood. He totally would be like, oh, hey, that's great. I usually can't get stuff like that unless I take a whole tree down. Oh, I'm going to do something with that. I'm going to do something with that, with those pieces of me that have been taken off in a period of, your growth got chopped off at the head. And you've reclaimed that. So the beaver, I try not to hit you in the head, Larry. Ooh, the Son of Wands. Desire, drive, intuition. It just feels very dynamic. But, I love that coming off with the phoenix, because it is like rising out of the ash. Oh, the ashes of the devil. So I'm seeing you guys like Gandalf battling like the dark wizard. Yeah, Gandalf the Grey. That's what I'm seeing. You guys are like coming off like Gandalf the Grey here, and you're rising up into. What does he become? He goes in with gray hair and he comes out all white, right? Doesn't he? I can't remember. Yeah. So I don't know where you go now. So you have Father of Wands, the Lovers. Look at you. You're going to build. You got the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Star, and the Father of Swords. Man. Good energy, good things, good energy and good things, Taurus. Who you can build with here. You're going to build. You're going to start building at the base of the mountain. That's what you're going to be doing. I don't know what that means. Like the base of the mountain. I think it depends on what side of the mountain you're on. It feels like the good side, though. It feels like the side that gets rain. Because, right? Like, depending on the side of the mountain you're on, you could end up in a drought. Because as the clouds hit the mountain, I don't remember how that works. I feel like if you're on the side that the clouds come from, you don't get the rain. This is like you're on the other... Oh, you're on the other side of the mountain. If there was an obstacle in your life, you're on the other side of this obstacle, and you're building at the base of that. Because you're getting what you need to do that. Divine. Like this is... I don't know. This being at the base of the mountain with the Knight of Cups and the Star, it's almost like being blessed by the rains. I'm hearing that song. Bless the rains down in Africa. 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the race. I'm not getting the rest of it. I'm really familiar with that song, but I'm just kind of barely getting that. So that's, yeah. And then, like, nobody can fuck with your head then. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah. Oh, even actually maybe the top of your head, right? Because if I'm saying, like, the tree gets cut off at the top, and maybe the devil's like, oh, there's an opening. I'm going to go right in there, and I'm going to see what I can do in there. I'm going to have a little bit of fun with Taurus. And then you like, okay, listen, bitch, that's enough of this. We're going down. Going down into the water, and we're going to see who can hold their breath the longest. Okay? All right. Come on. Let's go. Devil's like, yeah, I can do it. I can do it. Oh, no, you can't. You can't. You could not. The devil could not hold its breath as long as you. So maybe you even have done something like some sort of breathing exercises or exhaled. You're the one that got to exhale, and the devil's still here trying to get its flame back because it's feeling saturated. Maybe even like you came to terms with your emotions, and the devil's like, "Oh, this is too soft. Ugh, can't handle this. This is too emotional. I don't like this." I don't know. That was okay. Your underline is the devil was there. The devil and the Nine of Swords. I told you the SOB got in there on you. He did. The Daughter of Pentacles. It's interesting. Oh, he's always going to try. He's going to keep trying. This is like being like really... almost coming out of it, somehow maintaining your curiosity and I'm sorry, am I doing tickles? Your curiosity and your desire to learn, but it's almost like looking back first. Whoa, hello. I don't think so. Come on, but it's almost like now you can see the front of what the devil would create, right? In this underline. It's like, oh, I can see how you're going to fuck with my head. Oh, I'm going to try to stand in front of that. No, just look. I'm an old goat. I got a lot to do. All right. I know. I'm kind of doing the puppet tarot, aren't I? I'm sort of doing that. I do say I'm going to really got to do that. Actually, this deck would probably be good to do puppet tarot. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, that's your reading, Taurus. I'm going to go do the extended. In extended, I'm going to do an open reading with these two decks. I'm going to pick up all the cards, and I'm going to talk to you all in the condensed energy of the extended. And that's what Larry and I have for you. Until next time, Taurus, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.